Welcome back to the channel. Well, if you've followed me for very long, you'll know that I'm a big fan of Glocks. And I carry a Glock quite a bit. Most of the time I do carry a Glock, except for here recently. If you've seen my more recent videos, you will know that I've been carrying this Colt 1911 here. I do feel comfortable carrying it now that I've put probably about 500 to 600 rounds through it. Maybe a little more. But if it's one thing I've learned carrying all types of guns through the years, it's that if you ever talk to anybody that's been in a gunfight, they never wish they didn't have more ammo. So in addition to the 8-round magazine here, one in the chamber, I always have at least another 8-round spare on me. And that begs the question, what about a backup gun? And that is where we get into the subject of this video. There have been other channels before do a perfect pairs kind of video, and those generally hinged on the topic of like carrying a Glock 19, 17, 26, any kind of double stack 9mm Glock, and then having something like the Ruger PC carbine that takes Glock mags, or some sort of AR-15 or pistol caliber carbine that takes Glock magazines. So if you run dry in your pistol or whatever, you need to shoot longer distances a little more accurately, you've got a nice rifle there that you can do that with. But there's also the other philosophy of 1911 as the primary carry, good old American 45, I tell you what, and carrying a small J-frame type revolver, one of which I just so happen to have right here. This is my Smith & Wesson 442 Pro Series 5-shot 38 special. And you may be saying to yourself, well, Matt, you're already carrying a single stack 1911 when you could be carrying something like a Glock 19, Glock 17, have double the capacity already in the gun. And while that is true, I just like the ergonomics and trigger of a 1911. And it's what I want to carry. You get to carry what you want to carry. So the debate is null and void as far as I'm concerned at that point. So carrying a 1911 is my primary carry, especially full carbon steel 1911. About 3 pounds of American steel right here, I tell you what. So as much as I do like my Glocks, for me the 1911, it just does feel more ergonomic. And even with this being a full-size 5-inch government model gun, I can still conceal it just fine. Could walk around shorts and a t-shirt, have this on, and you'd never know it. A Glock 19, even a compact Glock, I would have trouble concealing something of that size in that outfit. But this, no problem. And just the ergonomics, all that, about 1911 ergonomics. And the trigger, oh, incredible trigger. Especially on this Colt. Even a cheap 1911 generally has a good trigger out of the box. So let's say things go really bad and you need a backup gun. That's where I think this is a perfect backup gun. Small, lightweight, great companion to the 1911. You got 5 shots of 38 special. You're not going to be taking 200-yard precision shots with something like this anyway. This is definitely an up-close and personal gun. Like the infamous Clint Smith has said before, he's older, and if he has to get into a gunfight or any kind of fight, chances are he's going to be on the ground. And if you're on the ground, it's a whole lot easier for your assailant to get on top of you, and that can go really bad. But if you got a good revolver here, shove it right in their chest, this is not going to go out of battery. Squeeze off a couple rounds, they will come around to your way of understanding. Trust me. And so whether you want to carry your backup gun in a pocket holster like this, or ankle holster, or even another belt holster on the other side of your waist. Right now I'm carrying in a pocket holster. Generally, I would rather carry this on an ankle holster as a backup gun. So let's say you're going about your business, going to the store, whatever, going to work, and you come across a horde of zombies. You need to defend yourself against those zombies. So you pull out your 1911. Oh no, you ran dry. You've fallen on the ground. And that's where your backup gun comes into play. Five rounds of .38 special. Zombies, no more. And I like numbers and statistics just as well as the next guy. And statistically, I don't know this for a fact right off the top of my head, I would have to look it up, but something like 95% of all self-defense shootings are over within 2 to 3 rounds. So even that little .38 special 5-shot revolver, if that was the only thing you were carrying, statistically speaking, you should be fine. But it never hurts to have more. Thanks for watching.